Aljamain's gone full heel.
When he did some video with him dancing with the belt, someone sent it to me, and I'm like, he's absorbing the fact. He's just taking it all in that he sees the hill now. You've got to just be the hill. The problem with being the hill,
run with it.
You got to run with it. But the problem is when you lose, it's done. Like people don't like. That's the one thing that kept Mayweather so fucking popular. He's never lost.
Yep.
More people wanted to see him lose. They bought the pay-per-views to watch him lose. He never lost. But like John Jones, he absorbed the hill. He's never lost. I mean, you could say he's never lost. You know what I mean? Like those guys have never lost. That's why they've been able to do it. Koscheck played the hill. As soon as he lost, people were like, "Yeah, he's a piece of shit. He's this, he's that." That's people are gonna say. Now it's gonna get even worse. You play the whole. I always knew you were nobody. You were nothing. You suck. This, that, and it's hard to come back from being the heel and having success and then losing. Now you're the heel, but now you're just the heel that's bitter and about being the heel. I don't know, however you want to put it, but I think it kind of plays with yourself too, because you've been the heel and you're having success, and then now you're the heel and everyone hates you and you're losing.
I think the problem with being the heel is if you're really actually a nice guy, and you like people and you like things, and then it really works against you.
But is Aljo a nice guy?
I don't know. I've never really talked to him that much, so it's not like
Koss was a nice guy, but you guys didn't see it.
No,
Koss was a nice guy. You guys just didn't see it. Not many of us did. He had his moments. What is he? It says, for the dummies saying he's out for 9 months and the losers who say he's faking shit, see you in October, peanut butter pan. Sincerely, your champ. Suck it, and life goes on. UFC bantamweight champion from Brett Okamoto says Sterling to undergo neck surgery next week. Spoke to him about the injury, timeline of recovery, when he could defend his belt. Well, what do you think the UFC does? Do you think they strip him?
I don't think so.
I think what they do is I think they should have an interim. They should have Petr Yan fight somebody else for an interim, and then forces him to fight the winner of that as soon as he comes back. Because if Peter wins, he has no choice to fight Peter.
Boy, do you think Aljamain might be rooting against Petr Yan in that fight if they do interim titles? Like, you lost, you're out. Bye.
Who's the number 2 guy? Sandhagen?
Yeah,
it's Sandhagen.
Who Aljamain has beaten.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic performance.
Yeah, Peter and Sandhagen would be a good fight. But Sandhagen's fighting who? Not Rob Font.
No,
TJ
Dillashaw.
Yes.
Who is back.
That's another one. That's another guy.
Oh, yeah.
That we're going to see if he's the same TJ Dillashaw that left 2 years ago. 2 years? 3. 2.
2 years.
2 years. Jeez, man.
Long time.
I don't know. I hope, part of me hopes TJ proves everyone wrong. But because I'm okay with giving him you got to give him a second chance. But part of me is like, you should pay for being, you should pay for cheating. But he did pay. He paid the 2 years. I mean, that's a lot of money. Yeah.
That's my whole thing with any of that is you look and people are like, oh yeah, it's like, what do you want? You want to give it, you want him to give him a leg? You want him to give an arm? He's paid. Took 2 years out of his career. That's a lot. It's a lot of money. There's a lot that's there. And, as a fighter, you've only got so many years. He paid. Comes back. He's clean. He tests right. It's gone.
If he doesn't have success, people are going to say it was all the drugs.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Completely.
How do you explain that to your kids?
I don't think your kids ever really know. And eventually, you're going to have to be honest with them and say, let me explain it to you this way. I made a mistake. I screwed up. I did something I shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
It was wrong. What more are you going to say? When you make a mistake, you have to be willing to say, I made a mistake. And if people can't accept it, then they can't accept it. That's their problem. But if you're honest about it and you say, yeah, I did. I made a mistake. I screwed up. Most times people are willing to say, okay, he said he made a mistake. They're willing to let it go. It's when you lie about it, you lie about what you did, that's when people will hold on to something forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see him have some success coming back, because I believe that a lot of his abilities didn't come from just that. You know, yeah.
I don't think so.
It's. I want to see him have. He's talented. There's no doubt about it. You know, but there is a lot of upside to using PEDs. You
Sure
know,
there is.
train longer. You can develop. You develop.
Let's be honest. EPO gives him an advantage that he can go longer, harder, without getting as tired. And one of the things that TJ did was put, a lot of movement, a lot of pressure,
Yeah.
a lot of volume. We'll see if he can do the same thing without it.
100% agree. Okay.